I don't know. Okay, here we go. We got some connection. I don't know which one is on, but gotta do this real quick. I'm in the airport. You know, I do my Motivational Monday on my way back to the M. Representing, Michigan State as always. Sitting here waiting on my plane to take off. I'm gonna put my mask back on. There go my sister. I know you. She just called me, but I was on the phone. I'll call you right back when I get finished. So, for those that don't know me, I know it's probably loud in here, but I gotta do it anyway before I get home because it's gonna be late when I get home. It's gonna be like 12 o'clock, and Monday gonna be over at that point. So, real quick, my name is Toria Howard. If you don't know me, let me say this. Drop a one in the chat if you're watching this live. Drop a two in the chat if you're new to my live. Drop a three in the comments if you are watching the replay, and I appreciate it. So on this real quick on this motivational Monday, talking about doing it scared. Talking about doing it scared. Don't let fear keep you from leveling up. Right? So I always break it down, SCARED as an acronym. So shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. That's what I broke SCARED down to. So I'm going to say it again, SCARED, shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. So like I said, I'm in the airport, so I got to be real quick with this. Hi, sister. So talking about, can't forget. Got to grab my iPad. Bear with me. Because I got to come with scripture because God is the CEO. Yes, I'm representing Michigan State. What up, though, to all my Detroit people? Go green in Chicago. Representing the D and the M. I just charged my iPad and it's down to 38%. Oh, wrong way. So, starting off with my notes here because God is the CEO of my company, so I always got to shout him out first. So 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind." So why should you be fearful? I don't care you know, who you believe in, what you believe in. Anybody's faith system will let you know that you have to do it scared, regardless of how you feel, regardless. As kids, when we were growing up, we did a lot of things scared. We rode a bike, we learned how to swim, we ran in the street, we did stuff our parents told us not to do, and we were fearful of doing all those things. But as an adult, we act like we can't do those things because, I guess we too grown and too cute to be scared. I don't know. I have something in my computer that's distracting me. But anyway, so you need to have like a childlike fearlessness when it comes to things. A lot of times you're going to be scared in doing those things. So, why is it that adults are afraid of doing things while they're scared? I don't know. Answer me back, somebody. Talk to me. Why, as an adult, we are scared to do things, but as kids, we did things anyway? What is the fear doing as an adult that it is different from when we was a child? It's the question. I'm just saying. Well, as children, we weren't scared to do things. We did things our parents told us not to do. Like I said, we rode bikes. We made up makeshift things to jump out of trees or make bike ramps or whatever we did or whatever. We did a whole bunch of things we know we weren't supposed to do. Yeah, we were scared, but we still did it anyway. Why is it as an adult we can't do these things? I'm just saying. So, like 2 Timothy said, you know, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but a power of love and a sound mind. If you know that what you're doing, if you're doing something for the greater cause, fear shouldn't stop you. If you're doing something to level up your life, that shouldn't stop you. And that's just point blank in the period. Fear should not be something that's stopping you from doing what you have to do. It's a greater consequence as an adult. It's a greater consequence when you didn't listen to your parents either and got away with it or whatever the case may be.
Excuse me, sir. Can I
So
have a Corona?
you have to make sure. But the thing is, I'm talking about stepping out on faith. That everybody wants to be comfortable being uncomfortable. You want that thing to stay the same, but you're not happy. So why not step out and do it scared? What is the consequence of doing something different? Fear of change. What is it? When you do things as a child, like I said, there were consequences, but we didn't care about the consequences as teenagers. I know I wasn't the only one. Did things that should have put you in the grave. Shouldn't be here right now. I know I did. I'm not. So don't act like we all been holier than now. We've been in places and situations where we have not what we're supposed to be in, and the greater consequence. Some of us skated a lot of things, death, jail. We did some things. And I can say this now. I hope there's no. It shouldn't be like what they call that statute of limitations at this point. Now I didn't do it, but me and my friends were in the bathroom in eighth grade, and one of my friends set the bathroom on fire. I was in there. I didn't do it, but I was in there. But I didn't tell. They could have got us expelled. We would have been not even able to go to high school for real. Because we were in eighth grade. It was the last days of school. And my friend set the bathroom on fire, and I was in there. They checked us and everything. I knew who did it, but I didn't say nothing. People are afraid of change and stable with content until the mindset is triggered for a change. It will always be this way. Yeah, you're right about that. You are definitely right about that. Mindset does have to change, and that's the thing. If you are ready for a change, and if you're ready for things to change in your life, you're gonna have to step out on faith and just do it. And just do it. So my second scripture is Psalms 56:3. Whenever I'm afraid, I will trust in you. So you have to trust that things are going to happen the way that you plan them out to be. And then if they don't pan out the way you plan them to be, then that means you weren't doing it in the right way. So you need to pivot. But we cannot stop doing things because we are afraid of and content of what we in the situation we in now. We content in the situation that we are in now. And we're not even happy. I know I wasn't happy when I was sitting at that school and I had to go to school for work every day and I had to listen to people that didn't know more than me tell me what to do with some children that they didn't teach every day. And I had to change. I stepped out on faith and did what I had to do. Now I'm not telling people to do that, but whatever it is that's stopping you from doing the things that you want to do, then that means that you need to overcome and conquer. Fear is nothing but is conquering it. That's what fear is made for us to do, to conquer it. Is to move past it, to move forward. So what is it that we're gonna do but conquer the fear? What is put in front of you that is an obstacle that you think you cannot overcome? All obstacles can be overcome. It's all about your response. How are you going to respond to it? Is the question. It's all in your response. It's all in your responce. So what are you going to do to conquer it? So, you know, so what it says, don't be scared to walk into rooms you feel you are not worthy to be. Fear can stop you from meeting someone that will blow your business or life wide open. A lot of people, a lot of us, I should say, are scared to even go in places that we feel like we are unworthy.
I don't know when it happened. You told me about it.
Thank you. We said also we are all different. We all can have the opportunity, but handle it differently, even when it's step by step. It's too funny. Yeah. So that's the thing. Whatever everybody has a way to deal with fear. It's all in your response. Are you going to tuck your tail and run? Are you going to face it full on? Are you going to make excuses as to why it's blocking you? Or are you just not going to do anything at all? That's just what it is. A lot of people are afraid because they feel like they're moving to spaces where they feel like they're unworthy. Self-esteem and confidence are not there. So your self-esteem and your confidence have to be there in order to move on. You have to, first of all, you have to love on yourself and love on you and change your mindset. And hi, our Kenny, love on yourself and be confident in yourself that you can be able to move on and do the things that you need to do to be better. And that's just what it is. If you say every day that you are a conqueror, that you are going to face everything that you touch turns to gold, even if it don't, or whatever the case may be. You have to say something positive towards yourself. Good morning, gorgeous, something. If you think you're ugly, start with that. Look in the mirror and say something good about yourself. So, you got to do what you have to do in order to move forward, because being stagnant is not what being stagnant and being fearful is not how to live. So, oh, I got to take my Dramamine. Your girl get motion sickness on the plane. I'm tripping. Let me find my Dramamine. But, look, I'm at the airport. I know y'all probably hear other people's conversations. There's a lot of noise around me. But I knew I had to be consistent because I do a Motivational Monday every week.
You ain't seen it?
So you just got to deal with it, right? Deal with your circumstances. I am in the airport terminal. I'm coming back home I'm coming back to Memphis, I should say. Detroit is my home. But I'm taking my Dramamine. I get motion sickness. It's real life right here. I can't get on the plane, a boat, barely in the car without getting motion sickness. The only place I don't get motion sickness when I'm doing, when I'm on a roller coaster. That's crazy. I can go up and down all types of ways, and I'm good on the roller coaster. Plane, car, or train, a boat. I'm gonna vomit. So I got a little weak stomach. So no, I'm not a heavy drinker. So I don't do all of that. But I'm not doing it scared. But I do protect myself. But anyway, like I said, don't be afraid. Like if you are, into an industry that or you go into a place, or it's a place that you want to go to network and meet people. Don't be afraid to walk into them spaces. It's people that's doing better than you, that's making more money than you, that's you feel like it's better than you because of whatever their status is. Those people are waiting for you to show some humility, walk up to them, and be yourself. And all they want to do is talk about themselves. And all you got to do is ask them, how did you get here? They be wanting people to ask them, what did you do to get here? But we be too afraid of doing that. They think they better than we use a defense mechanism as, oh, they feel like they better than me, so I ain't gonna say nothing to them. I ain't gonna kiss no butt, I ain't gonna brow nose, I ain't gonna do all that. It ain't even about that. Because if you want to get where they are, then you need to be where they are, and don't be afraid to stand in them rooms and walk up on the stage and do it scared. Detroit is a beautiful airport because it has a train system. Yeah, yeah. You talking about? I'm not in Detroit though. I'm in Chicago on my way back home. But I just like I said, I just came. I know it's getting louder and louder, but people with status love to help people that shows humility, confidence, and work ethic. If you go into those spaces and you show humility and you show work ethic and you show that you're going to work hard, they're going to give you the time of day. We got to stop being afraid of stepping out there and being around people that's going to help us elevate, and stop thinking that they are a threat. Nobody is a threat but us. The only person that's a threat is you. You are a threat to yourself when you have limitless thinking. When you have thinking that brings you down, that brings down your confidence, and we come up with this defense mechanism where it could be it turns into anger. Oh, that person think they better than me, and this and that. No, it's not that. You think they're better than you, and you're just scared to admit it. But instead of going up to that person and trying to say, "Hey, what did you do to get here?" There's nothing wrong with that. They love talking about themselves. Trust me. I've been around a lot of millionaires, some billionaires, I didn't even know it. And they like to talk about themselves. They do. They like to tell their story. So listen, sit there and listen to them. Get the nuggets. You never know who's going to catapult your business, who's going to catapult your life. You just have to show a little humility. So we got to stop being afraid to approach people that we feel that are on a status that we want to be on. We have to go into them places, be where they are, wherever it is, black tie event, even if your dress is from Ross or whatever the case may be, walk in there like you got on Versace, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, whatever. Whatever your favorite designer is, you walk in there with confidence, nobody won't even matter, it don't even make no difference. But if you walk in there and you cower down or you be angry, you got attitude, you're gonna be left on the sideline, the grass gonna be growing around you, it's gonna get left. And I'm not talking about walking up to people and being all up in their face and trying to do too much. Be yourself, but just ask them the right questions. What did you do to get here? How is it that you what are the steps that I need to take to get to where you are? And they'll tell you, most likely they want you to go beyond them, because a lot of them like to help people. So how are you going to elevate if you don't surround yourself around people who are smarter and doing better? That's just point blank and period. I'm not saying that you got to leave all your friends or whatever, but once you start doing something different, your friends gonna leave. You gonna see who your real friends and family are once you start doing something different and trying to elevate your life. And that's just flat out. You're gonna see how many people gonna be in your corner. And it's sad to even say that you gotta leave people, but it happens that way. You're gonna have to leave them, and they're gonna get left because, like I said before in my other lives before, so the door is not wide enough for you to carry people through it. They can walk through it with you, behind you, or in front of you, but you can't carry them. You can't you can't wheelbarrow them through. You can't pull them through. You can't push them through. Some people are just not meant to come with you. Just like LeBron's friends, he got all this status and all this stuff that he was doing, but he brought his friends with him. You know why? Because they show humility. They show humility and was willing to serve LeBron. I know that sounds crazy, but they showed humility and was willing to serve LeBron in the capacity that where he needed them. And look at Rich Paul right now, got one of the biggest sports agencies out here. Two of his friends, one of his friends is handling all of his, all of his business affairs and all his movies and stuff, making millions more than he would ever make on a job. His other friend handled his accounts and all that type of stuff. He didn't have to. He went, reached back and pulled his friends. His friends walked through the door behind him and showed humility, and they are doing well. They are still around in the spaces because they decided to follow LeBron's lead, and he took them with you. Now, if he was going to try to force them, they would have never been there. He would have to have somebody else. But that's a prime example of you can take people with you if they're willing to show humility and to serve in the capacity that you're not going to be on the same level. Not yet. Learn your role, learn your space, get into it, and then you elevate. They didn't elevate. They wasn't around in the elevator before they met LeBron. They knew what their ticket was, which was him. That smart young black boy did it without going to college. And he surrounded himself by the people he trusted and other people that were smarter than him, because he got his information from Magic and Shaq on how to run his businesses, and now he's worth more than they are. People that are wealthy are willing to help you if you ask the right questions, if you want to be in their circles. He wasn't he wasn't around them, didn't know them when they first. He asked the right questions. He asked Shaq about his business ventures. He asked Magic about his business ventures. And that's why he has a winery. Like LeBron got a whole bunch of businesses that people don't even know about. He has a winery. They don't even know that he partnered with Draymond to do a winery. Go Green. You know, he doing business ventures with other NBA players that's currently still playing. They're doing it. They're doing things together because they're surrounding themselves by like-minded individuals who wants to do it. And LeBron chose the people he wanted to put around him by trusting his people. By trusting his people Now they're elevated more than they ever could have even been elevated because they followed his lead. Why is it that people have a problem with following people that are doing things? Because we want to have this attitude, oh, they think they better than me. They think they doing this, they think they doing that. We got to get out of that mindset that people think that they better. Nobody thinks that they better than you until you put that in your mind. And then you come with that attitude and yeah, they're gonna show you that they better than you. That's the only way. I've been around too many people, too many millionaires, some of them billionaires. And I just realized I got millionaires in my phone. And I don't even tap into them. And that's what I'm saying. Some of the people that we are closest to, we don't even tap into because we always feel like, oh, we are not as good as them. And so that gives an anger, that envy and jealousy comes around. And we put these blinders on and stop us from moving forward because we stop having humility and envy and jealousy sets in. And we don't want to, oh, they think they better than me. You think they better than you. So I say all that to say we got to stop being afraid to walk in the rooms that we feel like we're not worthy to be in. Stop being afraid to talk to people we feel like is doing better than us. And tap into the people, figure out how we can get better than them. That's the thing. Like we, especially as Black people, like we have to stop thinking that it's the crab in a barrel syndrome. We got to get out of the crab. Hi, Carlos. Thank you for sharing. We got to get out of the crab in a barrel syndrome, or we got to pull each other down. Other races don't do that. We pull each other down because we don't want to see nobody else succeed. We got to get away from that. It's time out for that. It's time out for pulling each other down and keeping each other down and sabotage. We self sabotage ourselves and then blaming on other people. Yes, there are parameters in place that's been in place that keep us from doing things, but it's too much money out here. It's too much opportunity. It's wide open. There is no excuse. We can't blame nobody from keeping us back from whatever we want to do but us and the mindset and the excuses that we put. Our own obstacles we put in front of us are fear, jealousy, envy, and the lack of knowledge because we refuse to learn. We put our own obstacles in front of us and then blame it on somebody else. Like they holding me back. Ain't nobody holding you back but you. Because you're scared to elevate, you're scared to do the work that it takes to put in to do the things that you need to do. So we got to stop blaming it on other people mirror and focus on what is really at hand, which is me versus me. I'm holding myself back. So as I sip my little drink at the airport, wait on my plane aboard. So make a decision. Do it scared or continue to let fear stop you and let it use it as a blanket to stop you from moving forward. And that's just point blank in the period. I went from a steady income every 2 weeks to not knowing how I was gonna. I mean, I knew how I was gonna make income, but not really because I didn't know. I'm doing a whole different industry. Education and real estate is totally different. Credit restoration is totally different. Now, I still educate for literacy, yes, but it's a whole nother realm when you're working for yourself. And that's why I posted my reel. Hopefully, y'all saw it. But I posted my reel about the trials and tribulations of being a businesswoman. Like, yeah, there are trials and tribulations, but I wouldn't trade it for the world going back to a 9 to 5. I have the opportunity to make unlimited money. Why wouldn't I stay into that? I worked hard for somebody else. Why wouldn't I work hard for myself? That don't make sense. We'll work harder for someone else. Then when it comes to us to do something for us, We act like, and we got all this time on the pen, all of a sudden we can watch TV. We can, I am Natural Blessings, fur baby lady. Hey girl. You know, you know, we make all these excuses up in our mind that holds us back. And then want to blame it on other people. We got to stop doing it. We got to stop holding ourselves back and hold ourselves accountable. If you're going to go and work on your feet for 12, 14 hours for somebody else, why wouldn't you do it for yourself? But when you get all this time on your hands, you watch more TV, you get into more drama, you uh, you talk on the phone more than they don't have nothing to do with nothing. We'll find time for things that we want to find time for. You know, I haven't even watched TV like that. Like this past weekend, I would say I watched TV for the first time. I was able to basically sit down and finish watching Queen of the South. Now, anybody that know me know that I had shows for days. Like I had shows every day that I watched. I don't even watch TV no more. I watch HGTV. Well, be watching me, and I love watching Shark Tank and Mad Money. I even got my baby liking to watch Shark Tank. She want to be an entrepreneur too. I told her she can go ahead and get started, but you know how these children are. But I got to put it in her. I got to put the fire under her. She got so many creative ideas she want to do, and I'm not gonna stop her. I'm not gonna hold her back. I'm gonna let her do what she want to do. If she want to go to FIT, uh, you know, I got to go ahead and get this college fund up. She want to go to anybody gonna let me use their address and send a utility bill. And my cousin Anita live in New York. You gonna let me use your address? I get the in-state tuition. Because FIT, I already know. She want to go to FIT or the school in Miami. I can't remember. But she want to be a fashion designer. And who am I to say, oh, well, go be this and go be that? No, I'm not going to tell her what to be because I never know what she's going to be. And what she wants to be, could be way more than what I tell her to be. She can make way more money. It's her dream. She said she want to own her own mall. She wants to, have all these different things. My baby got huge. She got way bigger dreams than I ever did. And I didn't fulfill mine. I wanted to be an entertainment lawyer. And then I wanted to branch out and have my own sports agency. So anybody that know me know I'm a sports fanatic. I love sports. And I wanted to be the first black woman to have my own sports agency. And I let somebody talk me out of it because of their fear. They put their fear on me, and I let them talk me out of it. I'm not doing that to my baby. Just because malls are not doing well right now. I don't know what her mall is gonna do or how it's gonna transform. So I'm not gonna put my fear on her. Whatever she dream, I'm gonna let her dream it, and I'm a support her all the way. I'm about to get her into some casting calls. She wants to act more, so I'm gonna do all those things for her. And I have the time to do it now because I'm not punching the clock for somebody else, somebody dictating how much I'm gonna get paid. So I say all that to say, do it scared. Don't let fear keep you from leveling up. Scared, shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. That's exactly what you need to think of. Scared, shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. Point blank and period. You have to do it with confidence. You have to go out there and do it because guess what? You will elevate if you choose to just do it scared and reach your destiny. Everybody has a purpose. If you're still here, you still breathing, you have a purpose. And you can't tell me that you don't because you still wouldn't be here. But you don't want to be on your deathbed or just die or whatever without doing the things that you really wanted to do and live life. We were not put on this earth to just work for somebody else and then die. That's not what we was put on here to do. And I'm sorry if you feel that way. I'm sorry that you think that that's what it is. We're not to sit in and be 12, 14, 15, 16 hours a day working for somebody else then going home, not having no time for ourselves and nothing else, just going to sleep. That's not living. That's not life. You have to get out of your comfort zone, figure out how you can serve more people, to bring more people to you to make more money. That's how people become rich, by serving more people. It's not about the stuff that you're selling. What are you going to, how are you going to serve? What are you going to do to serve? Figure it out. It's easy to figure it out because it's right in your hands, it's right in your way, it's right in your reach. I got to get ready to get on my plane. But do it scared. Don't let fear keep you from leveling up. Scared meaning shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. Because we all have a destiny to reach. It's up to you to do it though. Stop putting the obstacles in front of you and using it as a blanket to stop from keeping you from moving on. We got to stop using this fear mongering from keeping us from moving on. We got to we got to stop letting the news and the people around us and all these things that's happening strike fear into our hearts where we don't move forward. We don't do the things that we need to do. So who gonna do it scared? Who is gonna do it scared? Go out there and do what they need to do. Who's gonna do it? I am. I already did. I already took one step. All right. Intimate. I can't see what they say. Corner coat. Appreciate your support. Do it scared, right? You know, I do a lot of things. You know, I went from being an educator for 15 years to being a full-time businesswoman. It's not easy. It's hard. Sometimes I feel like quitting and going to get a job. Yes, keep going. You already started as well. Yes, continue to grow. On go mode, on all day. But now instead of being an educator, I'm educated in a brick and mortar of a sense and working for the state. I'm educating people on real estate and financial literacy because people need that. It's 112 million people that has less than perfect credit. It is my mission because since I couldn't help those students, it's my mission to help you grown people level up in your finances and realize that real estate is one of the stepping stones to your wealth, and not just buying a single family home, but investing your money, making your money work for you instead of you working for it. You got to learn what passive and residual income is. I don't know. I think I might have lost my mic on Instagram. It's still blinking. But I say all that to say I got to go get on my plane. But I say all this to say that do it scared. You know, learn what all these other people are learning that we've refused to learn because we've refused to elevate this first. If you don't elevate your mind and learn and read and listen to if you don't want to pick up a book, then listen to something. Get the knowledge, get a mentor, do all those things. I have countless of mentors that I'm working with. Thank you, Carlos. On my way back to the M. But I gotta get ready to go get on my plane. But I say that to say, do it scared. Don't let fear keep you from leveling up. Scared, shine confidently to achieve rapid elevation and reach your destiny. Let's go get it. And if you don't know me, my name is Toria Howard. I am a real estate investor with my real estate investment company, Exquisite Trees Properties, LLC. I am also a realtor with EXP, helping people in Memphis, Tennessee, and all across the United States to find that perfect realtor or help you buy and sell in Memphis, Tennessee, residential and commercial properties. I can also help you buy commercial properties all across the United States. I'm also a commercial loan broker helping you invest in real estate. So if you want to invest in real estate, my link is in my bio. My link is attached to this to my Facebook Live. You can contact me. I have complimentary consultations. If you want to network with me, you can network with me. I don't mind that. Let's talk. Let's see how we can add value to one another. And I'm also a credit restoration financial solutions consultant, helping people get their buying power back. I'm on a mission to help 1,000 plus people get their buying power back. And I need people to join me because there's so many people that need help. You know, if you're willing to make some extra income to help people on this financial literacy journey, DM me, send me a message, leave a comment, because I need help. Because there's a lot of people that need help. If you're a realtor, a lender, a broker, a car salesperson, and you need credit worthy clients for your business, let me help you. Choose me. If you have family and friends that need some of these services, I would love to help them. I would love to help you if you need it. I've learned so many things on this journey. So let me go. It's getting louder and louder. Let me go ahead and board my plane, and I'll see y'all at the TOP. Share and like my video, y'all. Love y'all.